Hey everybody, welcome to the Quick Talk podcast. My name is Joshua Latimer, and I'm here again to try to deliver relevant value to you and your small business, to teach you things that you can apply directly after you hear this in your own company. And today is a special episode. I've been doing these interviews with all of the presenters of this year's 2016 huge convention in Washington, D.C. And right now I got on the phone with me Henry Bockman. Now, Henry has multiple businesses. He's in the pressure cleaning and window cleaning and gutter cleaning. He's in the business training space. He does a lot of stuff. And I'm going to let him introduce himself here in a second and talk to us about what he's going to be presenting on at the huge convention. First of all, Henry, how are you? Thank you for taking time out of your day to talk with me.
Hi, Josh. How you doing? I'm doing great today.
Hey, I'm doing well. Why don't you tell us a little bit about who you are and what your background is?
Well, I've been in the pressure washing industry since 1989. I started out with a residential services company called Henry's Housework, primarily doing gutter cleaning and window cleaning, and started doing pressure washing after a few months and found out how profitable it was. After pressure washing decks and houses for maybe a year or two, I actually dropped window cleaning from my services because every time it rained, we'd have to reschedule jobs and stuff out. This is way back when they didn't have a water-fed pole system. We were using squeegees and ladders and stuff for everything. But I operated that company for probably 10 years. We have about 35,000 clients in Montgomery County, Maryland. We provide gutter cleaning, power washing, roof cleaning, house washing decks, handyman services, and remodeling for those clients. And then I was trying to expand into the commercial space, and doing that with a company name called Henry's Housework doesn't work very well. So I started another company called Commercial Restorations, kind of on a bet. I didn't do any advertising or promotion at all for it. I basically built a website and worked on ranking it for key search terms that I was interested in, and started that company. And within about a year and a half, I was doing close to $150,000 a year without any advertising. So I won my bet.
Well, that's a great story. I mean, you've been in the business for a very long time. You don't get 35,000 clients by accident. Obviously, you must be doing something right, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, it takes a lot of work, and I've made a lot of mistakes over the years in trying to figure out the best way of doing things. So I think I've got it nailed down pretty good now.
Okay, and as far as the convention goes, you're going to be doing a breakout session, you're going to have a class, you're going to have hundreds of people there. What exactly are you going to be presenting, and what can people expect to learn from Henry Bockman?
Well, the class I'm going to be teaching is going to be on automating systems, mostly Office for marketing and email, and building relationships with clients through using autoresponders, texting systems, postcards, that kind of stuff, pricing systems, that kind of thing that it just takes forever to work out on your own. I also have systems for set processes for, house washing and roof cleaning and decks and stuff. As far as backing your truck into the driveway or out front, exactly step-by-step what you do. So that way our crews learn how to do the jobs quickly and correctly every time.
Absolutely, and that's critical. I mean, SOP, Standard Operating Procedures. Guys, if you don't have systems, even if it's just you or you have one employee, now is the time to look at putting systems in your business. And you should come check out Henry at the huge convention, because he's going to be teaching you, and this is, again, a guy with 35,000 customers, the systems he uses in his businesses to follow up with customers, to make sales for them, to make sure that the job gets done the same way consistently every time. That's awesome. That's awesome. And the convention, some people are hesitant on wanting to go. They say they don't have the money. They say, maybe next year. I'm not ready yet. What do you have to say to those people? Why do you think people should attend the event?
I think for people who are struggling to be able to afford to go, my opinion is you can't afford not to go. The amount of information and things you can learn can elevate your business, give you a couple-year jump start, if nothing. The classes I teach, for example, will teach you how to continue marketing your company without having to do it all the time yourself. How to promote your website and increase the rankings on that, almost automated. And the amount of information you can learn from me and other classes there will save you a whole lot of time and energy and prevent a lot of mistakes that you would normally make on your own.
Well, exactly. I mean, you can't afford not to go, guys. You heard it from Henry. This is an industry veteran, someone who's a teacher. He has a training company. He has all these other companies. Do you have any closing thoughts, Henry? Anything you'd like to let us know about what you're doing?
Actually, I'm just running regular day-to-day stuff. My life's a whole lot easier now that most of the stuff I used to handle everything myself, I've got other people doing it or assistants in place, so it does make my life simpler. And I run 5 companies, so simple is always better.
Well, you're finally living the dream, and building a business the right way takes a tremendous amount of work on the front end, but the blessing on the back is so unbelievable when you have a fully built out team. My company in Michigan, before I sold it, the last 2 years I had it, I only worked about 5 hours a week on that business. Similar to what you're doing, I had flexibility. I launched 2 other companies, and it's really because of having a core team of people who get it and who are invested in and who feel love building that team and that family, and then having systems and procedures in place, right? Would you agree with that?
Yeah, I definitely agree with that.
Well, I look forward to meeting you and shaking your hand, Henry. If someone needs to get in contact with you, before the event, or if they have a question, what's the best way to reach out?
They can contact me through my email at henry@commercialrestorations.com, or just visit one of my websites and send me a contact form through there.
Well, that sounds good, Henry. Thank you so much for spending a few minutes with us so we can get to know you a little bit better. Let me ask you a question. Are you even remotely considering going to the huge convention this year? Well, if you are, I've made a special deal for Quick Talk listeners. You're going to save $50 off the ticket price. Now, everybody else is going to pay normal price, but not you. Go to thehugeconvention.com/Quick Talk and you save $50 right off the price. Now, remember, this is not a cost, okay? It's an investment. This event is absolutely incredible. The second thing I want to announce to you is the new release of the Growth Vault. Now, the Growth Vault comes from all the requests I get from people wanting coaching and training, and how do I get this webinar and this teaching you did 6 months ago, and what about these special interviews you do, Josh? I want to learn. I want to grow my business. I put everything into one repository. It's totally free. There's no cost. Go to thegrowthvault.com. There's loads of content on business building, automating, scaling, and building a business that you could sell. Check it out right now. Completely free. It's my gift to you. Thank you so much.
Hey, thanks for hanging out, friends. And from all of us here at the Quick Talk podcast team, we hope you loved today's show. We hope that you were inspired to become a doer and not just a listener. Apply what you've heard today in your own business and watch things change for the better. Lastly, remember that all the money in the world can't save your soul. Seek first the kingdom of God, my friends. We'll see you next time.
For more information about the Quick Talk podcast or Joshua's other businesses, visit our website, quicktalkpodcast.com. Have a blessed day.